Hello, this is Todd Luck, and this is a review of Carson of Venus, Realm of the Dead, number 3 from American Mythology. So this is the final issue in a 3-issue miniseries. This is part of their Edgar Rice Burroughs universe comics, and so, of course, Edgar Rice Burroughs is the creator of Tarzan and John Carter, and Carson of Venus is a very similar character to John Carter. He has adventures, of course, on Venus. And so this is the cover for the 3rd issue, and so this is Princess Duari, who is the person that Carson is trying to save in this miniseries. And I don't know, this is a cool concept for a cover. I don't know if it really pops as much as it should. Maybe it's the black doorway next to her dark hair, but something about it, or maybe like the fact that her abs and muscles are showing, like she's like tensing up or something for some reason. I don't know, there's something a little off about it, but it's a nice concept. I like the colors, and I like the fact that they're putting Princess Duari on the cover, though this scene doesn't particularly appear in the issue itself. It's still pretty cool. So I think the artwork has gotten a bit better by the time we got to the end. I think this artist does a really good job of dealing with the undead. These are revenants who are basically zombies that are serving the master villain for this miniseries. I think he does a pretty good job with them. I think the rendering on the human characters has also gotten better. It's still a little looser and sketchier than I'd like, but it definitely gets the job done, especially in this issue. So I don't think the looseness and sketchiness is doing the Lion Men in this issue any favors. They're the one thing that I think kind of suffers from this particular art style. But that being said, one thing I do have to give tremendous kudos on is the storytelling. This is panel by panel fight scenes, well choreographed by the scripter Mike Wolfer, and done very well as far as visual storytelling goes. And when the plot calls for a big group fight scene, I don't want to spoil anything, but there are no corners cut. There are a bunch of combatants drawn on panel fighting each other, and so that doesn't always happen in modern comics, so that's really a good thing to see. And you know, as far as the storytelling goes, I think the art team did a great job. As far as the story goes, as I said in previous videos, it starts out a little slow and typical, but then definitely picks up in the 2nd issue, and it does have a strong finish. There's a great, kind of final battle that is pretty well thought out, nice idea for an action scene, and it comes to a satisfying conclusion. And it's a very simple Burroughs story, or Burroughs style story, I should say. But it's done very competently, and Mike Wolfer and the guys at American Mythology just have a real talent for trying to put a story that feels epic but is still manageable to be told in a satisfying way in 3 issues. Your princess gets kidnapped, your hero has to go on a quest to save her, and in the meantime the princess is trying to use her wits to try to outthink the villain and escape on her own, and it works. Again, it's very simple, but I'm happy with it. And so overall, I recommend this miniseries. If you want to read this story, I recommend starting with Carson of Venus, Fear on 4 Worlds one-shot. That kicks off this story, and then there's these 3 issues, and then that's it. That's all of Mike Wolfer's run on Carson of Venus so far. Hope there is more. And so next up from American Mythology, we'll be getting the 3rd and final issue of Carson of Venus, Eye of Amtor, in a couple weeks. And then after that, the week after that, we'll get Monster Men number 2. So those are both really solid comics in the Edgar Rice Burroughs universe, and I'm looking forward to both of them. And definitely we'll be doing reviews of those. I'm also doing reviews of Conan, Battle for the Serpent Crown, yay. But maybe it'll get better on the last issue. We'll see about that. I'm also doing Masters of the Universe Origins reviews. I've got my Skeletor, Battle Cat, and He-Man from that line over there. They are great figures. You can check those reviews out, and I've got some more reviews that are related to that line coming. So like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, yeah, I don't know who I put bets on with Lion Men versus Zombies, but it's cool to watch. See ya.